Okay, so today's video I have something a little bit different. It may be a start of a series, I don't know. But basically I am going to be showing you my kind of best and worst products from Urban Decay. Now I debated of what brand to do this with. I wanted it to be a high-end brand and I was thinking about MAC, but I thought many products from MAC that it would just be such a long video. But if you do want me to do MAC or any other brands, then please let me know in the comment section below. But I thought this would be a really good thing to do because a lot of people will not know a brand and they want to know kind of what products I think are worth getting, because high-end brands especially can be very expensive and you don't want to be wasting your money on something that is rubbish basically. I will say though, a lot of products work for some people and work for other people, so it's kind of dependent on the person, but for me these are my personal faves and there are a couple of products that I'm not too keen on. But actually most things from Urban Decay I really love, so I thought I would share them with you. I actually did a series a bit like this on my blog. If you are a long time reader of my blog, then I did this quite a long time ago. I think I called it like "Are They Worth It?" ? And then I would do, I think I did Urban Decay, I think I did like Benefit, but I didn't have a lot of products at the time from those certain brands, but I basically just talked about like what were my favourite products from there and whether I thought they were worth it. So yeah, this is basically what I'm going to do, but in a video, and I've got more products to show you. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to start off with eyes and with eye palettes, because I feel like Urban Decay are known for the eye palettes. I have to say, I think Urban Decay eyeshadows are one of my favourite ever. They are so nice. They are always so pigmented and they last on the eyes for ages. So if you are looking to get a new eyeshadow palette, then I definitely recommend Urban Decay. I don't have any of the single ones. I don't think they're worth it because you can just buy a palette with so many more colours in it for just a little bit more money. So I definitely recommend getting the palettes. The first one I have is the Naked palette, which I think is the most talked about palette ever. When this first came out, I just remember the hype that came around it. This came out quite a while ago now, but I feel like if you haven't got any of the palettes, then I would definitely recommend this one. There are 3 Naked palettes and I feel like this one is the most kind of universal. I feel like the colours will suit to pretty much everyone. There is such a kind of all kind of quite neutral, but then you also have a few darker colours on the end as well. And yeah, I do think this is one of the best palettes. It doesn't look like I've used it, but trust me, I have. I think I got this for like my 16th birthday, I feel like. Yeah, I think I got this for my 16th birthday and I have always loved this palette. My favourite colours are Toasted and Hustle. They always have been, or probably always will be. Yeah, I just think this is a great all-round palette. The pigmentation is unreal. Like, I'm going to swatch this one, which is Smog, which I also really like. I'll try and put this on my hand so you can see. Like, they are really pigmented and they last so well, and they're really blendable, especially on creating a smoky eye. They are really good. So yes, if you're looking for one eyeshadow palette, then I would definitely recommend this one as a kind of universal palette, which you can use for like any occasion as well. Like, you can wear it every day, you can really kind of create different looks, smoky eyes, stuff like that. So yes, this is like the original packaging, like the kind of velvet feel on it. Really like this. The next one I have is actually my favourite one out of all of them, is the Naked Smoky palette. I had this, I think I got this last year, and I'm obsessed with this palette. It's so nice. They are, oh my god, they are gorgeous colours, these are. Look at these. Oh. If you have watched my channel, then you will know that I love this palette. My favourite colours from this are Smolder and Password. I think they are gorgeous. As the palette would suggest, it is a smoky palette, so it's for creating smoky eyes. You can create so many different smoky eyes from this palette though. Like, look at the colours. Ooh. So you always kind of have those lighter colours. Quite a few of them are shimmery actually. Quite a few of them are matte though at the end as well. Yeah, I think this is an all-round great palette. So if you like wearing kind of darker colours and like creating smoky eyes quite a lot of time, I have this on my eyes at the moment actually. Again, these are really pigmented, and yeah. I would say though, if you are looking to buy a palette, because they are expensive, I know, I would try and get to a store and swatch the palette, just because it's a lot of money, and I feel like if you're spending that money on a palette, then you kind of want to know what you're getting. So yeah, I would definitely recommend going to look at this, but also look at the packaging on this. I love it. Okay, unfortunately I don't think this palette is still available. You may be able to get it somewhere online, but this is the Gwen Stefani palette. This came out, I think, Christmas 2015, I think. Yeah, I don't think it was last year, 2015 I think. I love this palette. Again, it kind of has a lot of neutral colours in it, but then there are also like 3 really wacky colours, like look at this. So you kind of got really, really nice neutral colours, and then you have these colours down the bottom, which I haven't really used, if I'm honest. I may have used this blue a couple of times before, but I haven't really used the pink, and I definitely haven't used the yellow. But the rest of them I have actually used a bit. It's not my most warm palette that I have, but they kind of sometimes release these kind of palettes, which obviously this one's from Gwen Stefani. I do love the packaging. I wanted to put this one in because I did really like the palette when it came out, and a lot of bloggers went crazy for this as well. So yeah, I just kind of thought I'd pop this one in there. If you can get it online, I mean, they are gorgeous colours and they are gorgeous eyeshadows, so there's nothing wrong with them. So if you can find it somewhere online, I will try and look for you, maybe on eBay or somewhere like that, but yes. Okay, the final palette I have, which is very dusty because I've had it out and I kind of forgotten about it. This is the Vice palette. I loved this when I first got it. I still love it now, but I've kind of forgotten about it. Again, these Vice palettes, I think they sort of bring them out kind of every year maybe. These are, again, a bit more kind of wacky colours. Still wearable, but, you know, I'll show you the palette now. Hang on. Here we go. You can see that, I thought there's loads of dust in the air now. You can see obviously there's like a few greens, quite a few blues, pinks, purples, but there are some also neutral colours in here too. Kind of this side is more neutral down here, but this has quite a lot of eyeshadows in it, and I think like this, again, quite a lot of people would use quite a lot of the eyeshadows in it. If you are one for kind of creating some colourful looks, then I would definitely recommend the Vice palettes. I don't think this one is available, but they always have ones out and they will have those kind of more wacky colours in them. I would love to be able to pull those off, but I just can't. I like to stick to kind of more neutral, smoky colours. But yeah, definitely recommend this palette if you want colours that are a little bit more out there. Okay, moving on to lips. I have a few lipsticks. I have 6 actually. The first 3 I have are from the Gwen Stefani range, but actually I think they've brought these out in their Vice collection now, so I think you can still get them. The first one is called Rocksteady, and I love this colour. This is a really kind of deep plummy purple colour. I love this one, especially for autumn. This one's fab. I also have Firebird. Oh, I love this one. This is like a really kind of deep purpley pink colour. Really like that one. And then finally I have Ex-Girlfriend, which is, as you can see, I've used this, like that's all that's left. This is such a nice neutral everyday colour. I really, really like these lipsticks. I think they are very, very well formulated, and they feel really, really nice on the lips. They are very, very pigmented, and they do last for ages on the lips, especially the kind of dark colours. Rocksteady especially lasts for ages. They don't really have a scent to them, which I quite like sometimes because you don't always want to be tasting that on your lips. So I do quite like they don't have a scent, and these are kind of, as I said, the Gwen Stefani ones. They look like this. But I do have 3 from the actual Vice collection, which I have here. Now, I love Urban Decay for doing this. Like, I actually love Urban Decay for doing this because it's such a good idea. So basically, with the Vice range, there is so many different lipsticks in this range that they created an app. Quickly get out my phone so I can actually show you it. This is what the app looks like when you open it. So it's called the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick app. So you can see the full lineup. So if I click that, then you can explore the whole range. So you can go from finish or explore 100 shades. So you can hopefully see, you can see all the colours on here. So literally there are so many. What you can also do, if you click experiment with Vice, just allow to get the camera, and you can take a picture of yourself. So I'm just going to take a really awful picture and I'll show you what you can do. Okay, so I've just taken, it's a bit blurry, But what you can do is you can go through the lipsticks and see them on yourself, and you can flip it so you can see not feeling it, so you can thumbs it down, or you can literally go through the whole collection and see what the lipstick looks like on you, and you can put thumbs up or thumbs down, and they'll save the ones that you like, so you can remember, so like that one 714 Mega Matte, or no, don't like that one, don't like that one, let me get a nice one, Alpha. So you can say yes, I like that one. Once you press done, you'll be able to see what you saved. And I think it's just so clever, because so many times, especially if you want to buy them online as well and see what the lipsticks look like on you, then you can just use the app and try it. It's so clever, and I did that with all 3 lipsticks that I have here. And they do look like what they look like on there as well. It's not like a fake kind of thing, like, oh, it doesn't actually look like that. They do. So definitely recommend getting that app if you want to try these lipsticks. So the first one I have is called PDA, and this is a cream. So as the name suggests, it's a really creamy consistency. This is a really nice, I call this medium pink. It is like that medium coloured pink. I feel like this goes with a lot of things. I wore this in my Valentine's makeup tutorial, I think, so if you want to go and see that on me, then go and watch that. But yeah, really like that colour. I then have Wonderland, which is a cream, and this is a red. Yes, I don't actually really, this is the only red I have from Urban Decay, and I really like it. I think it's a really nice, like, it's a red, it's not an orange red, it's not a pink red, it's a like pillar box kind of red. So yes, really like that. Again, this is a cream, so the formula is creamy. They do have loads of different formulas actually, but I think these are all creams. No, this one, which is Menace, this is a Comfort Matte. This is slightly drier on the lips, I would say, because it is a matte, but it's not, it doesn't dry your lips out like some matte lipsticks do. This I have for my birthday last year, was on my birthday, and oh my god, it would not come off my lips. Like, it literally stayed my lips, like, it stays on. If you want a lipstick that will stay on, this is the one to go for. This is a bright pink. If you know me, you know I love my bright pink lipsticks, so this was perfect for me. Yes, really love it, really massively pigmented. Like, I'll swatch this one on my hand to show you, like, just look at that. Love So yeah, there are so many different lipsticks that I could not even describe to you like what the other ones are like, because there are just so many. So definitely get that app and try them out on yourself. It's just a fun little app, even if you don't want to buy them. Like, it's just quite cool to see what the lipsticks look like. I just thought I'd mention this. This is a lip liner. This is the 24/7 Glide-On lip pencil in, I never know how to say that name. I'll put it on screen as well, but yes, this is a bright pink, and this is really good at lining your lips. I use this with this lipstick actually, and it works really well, and yeah, it's a great lip liner. Don't really know what else to say about lip liner, but it's good. I'm not sure whether I'd definitely say it's worth the price though, because you can get a lot cheaper. Real lip liner is just a lip liner at the end of the day. Okay, one other thing which I forgot to mention in my eyes, I don't know how I forgot to mention this before the lipsticks, but this is probably, I think, my all-time favourite makeup product. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glider Eye Pencil in Perversion. If you've watched any of my videos, you will know how much I love this eyeliner. I wear this every single day. I put this on my waterline and my tight line, which is your upper waterline, and I cannot tell you, like, this lasts for so long. It creates such a nice look. Like, if you find it hard trying to find an eyeliner that will stay on your waterline, trust me, I know it's hard. I searched forever to find this, and once I've found this, I keep repurchasing it. Like, as you can see, I probably need to get a new one soon. Best eyeliner I found ever. It stays on waterline. It's super black, and yeah, totally recommend this if you're looking for an eyeliner. Go and try these out. The whole like 24/7 Guys Eye Pencil range is amazing. They have so many different colours. It's not just black. They do loads and loads of different ones. So yeah, go and give this a go. Also, the liquid eyeliners are quite good as well. But yeah, especially this one. Try it out if you haven't. Okay, I've one mascara. This is the Perversion mascara actually, and I quite like this mascara. It's not my favourite ever mascara. It's quite a wet consistency, so when you are putting this on, it takes ages to dry, and sometimes, I don't know, it's not quite what you want, and sometimes my lashes look quite kind of heavy. It does give really big lashes and it really adds volume to them, so if that's the kind of thing you're looking for, then I'd give this a go, but it's not my favourite mascara. Okay, I completely forgot about this product. This is the Urban Decay Pore-Perfecting Complexion Primer Potion. I actually really like this primer. I think it's really, really good. The eye primer is also amazing. I've heard, I haven't tried them, but I have heard they are amazing. Yeah, I actually put this in. I did a primer comparison on my channel quite a while ago. If I remember, I'll link it in the description box below. But yeah, I really, really like this. I think it's as good as the Benefit Professional. This is, I think, maybe a little too expensive for my liking though. I have loads of primers that are a lot cheaper that I love, but I feel like it really does work. It makes my foundation last longer. I'm speaking too long, my voice is starting to go. Anyway, yes, I think this is a really good primer, but not sure whether it's totally worth the money. The only face powders I have is this, which is the Naked Urban Decay Flush Palette. And I'd heard a lot about this, so I thought I'd give it a go, and actually I do really like it. I don't use it very often, but I think it's especially good for travelling, because you have a bronzer, you have a highlighter and a blush. I think the bronzer is a really nice colour. It's not too orange, and it's not too pigmented. I just like contouring a little bit with this, and it works really well. The highlighter is not too glittery. It's quite a nice sort of subtle highlight, and the blush is just a really nice pink. And yeah, I'd probably use this more when I go away places and, you know, just want a nice little compact. It does have a mirror as well, so it is very handy, and I think, yeah, it's a good little palette if you're looking for something that has kind of 3 products in like that. Okay, my last product, I do have one mention, which is the Urban Decay, I think it's called the Basics palette. It's like a small eyeshadow palette, and I actually gave that to my friend because I did not wear that at all. Like, the colours in there were too neutral for me, and I basically did not wear it enough, so I gave it away. But the last product I have is this foundation, which I really wanted to love this foundation. This is called the All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. I bought this last year. This one's in a shade number 2. I had such high hopes for this. It is a really good foundation. Like, it lasts for so long on your skin. Like, it is the all-nighter. It's called that for a reason, like, because it will stay on your skin. However, on me, it just looks horrible. I'll put it on and it looks fine, and then it'll start to just settle. If you have normal to dry skin like I do, stay clear from this foundation. Like, it's really bad. It will settle into any sort of lines or anything. It will crease really badly, and it will cake on your skin. If you don't have sort of combination oily skin, do not wear this foundation, because honestly it looks cakey on the skin for me. I just really want to love it, because I think this foundation is the longest wearing foundation I have found. But and also I think I have really bad flashback, because I've seen photos where I've had this on and I just look really pale. So yeah, as I said, you know, people might love this foundation. It might be the Holy Grail foundation. It is the most flawless high coverage foundation. Like, as I said, I want to like it, but I can't, and I spent like £40 on this and I can't wear it. So I was very disappointed in this. It's the one product, the only product from Urban Decay actually, except for a lip gloss that I had ages ago, which I hated the taste and smell of. I had to get rid of that. I put that in a disappointed products once. But yeah, this is the one product I've been really disappointed with, because it's just such a nice foundation and I can't wear it. So yeah, if you do have, I would say either normal or combination or oily skin, then I think this will be perfect for you. But any other skin, stay very clear from it. Okay, I think I've talked enough about those products. If I've missed anything out, or if you want to ask any questions on any of the products that I've mentioned, then please leave a comment below. Also, let me know if you want me to do any other brands. And yeah, I think that's it. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed, and leave me a comment below. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you all lots, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!